Alright, we're on to Blacklist number 4. This is JV. He probably has the most beautiful car of any of the Blacklist members. He's a little bit of a challenge to beat. If you drive right, you should be able to beat him. This is his car. I think it is just amazing looking. And since there's nothing more you can get onto your Gallardo, I'm just going to show you this instead. Alright. So, at the beginning of the first race, it kind of starts off a little bit weird. You both start off at the different side of an intersection, and you're going to turn, well, for you, you're going to turn to the left. Be sure to beat him to the straightaway, because he will be taking the turns really quickly. So you need to get a perfect launch here. But make sure you do not lose control of your car in the turn. This is a speed trap, so try not to use up your nitrous before the speed traps. I personally don't take the shortcut that goes through the trailer park, mainly because, like I said, I can't drive very well off-road. He may get in front of you because he will take it if you don't take it, but it shouldn't be that hard to catch him again, considering your car has the top on almost every performance upgrade you can get. Alright, in this section, it splits up in different ways. I like to take the outside, even though it's a little bit longer, it's straighter, and it's a little bit easier to go fast. He crashed back there, so that's why he's that far back. The first speed trap shouldn't really be that hard for you to win, as long as you can get above 150 on each of the speed traps. You may want to get even more than that, so that you can make up for some that you don't get as much on. Again, he's in a Viper. All he has is acceleration, so even with your nitrous, you sometimes might not be able to catch him. But that's okay. Don't take the shortcut to the left, because it doesn't really help you, and you're going to lose a lot of speed when you land. Alright, so there's the first race. The second race is a really hard drag race. I'm going to tell you right now, do not waste your nitrous at the very beginning, because there's one section where you're really going to want it. Look ahead most of the time, but when you get here, you want to move to the outside lane and nitrous so that you can miss the semi. And you got to look out, because on every intersection, or most of them, there's going to be cars coming in and crossing. You really have to predict where they're going to come, and it will take a few tries for you to get this race. You remember, you can downshift. Downshifting is what you're going to need to do at some points. Alright, in this race, it's the last one. Whenever I come up to this bridge section where there's the tunnel, I always go to the opposite side of the road first, and then the right side of the road. I switch off in the tunnel. That's the fastest way to get through it, because it has the least amount of road. Alright, this first speed trap you can usually get a lot of speed on, since it's just a sloping turn. Drain all your nitrous. Even if you have to throw yourself into the wall after the speed trap, you have to do it in order to get the speed. In this race, if you go through the right shortcuts and time your turns perfectly, you can really rack up some big points in the speed traps. pretty sure your Gallardo, well, I assume you're using a Gallardo. My Gallardo, I'm pretty sure, was a little bit faster top speed than his Viper. So, on the straightaways, if you're using a Gallardo, you should be able to keep up with him and pass him pretty easily. Although he will be on you, because he won't be saving his nitrous for the speed traps. Again, here's another place where you really want to try to get a big speed trap. Alright, he's going to pass you at some points, but just remember that if you have high enough score, you're going to win. Okay, his car is what took me to the end, or almost to the end. I brought a Crit GT for the final race, but if you can get his car, that's really good, because it's going to really help you out until you get to Razor. And get out of jail free pass is always good. And you're going to be using his Viper for the next race.